Hi, my name is Armani.
And I'm Ariana.
And today is Wednesday, September 18th, 2024, and here are this week's updates from Highlander Highlights. Updates from counseling. Join our Scotty Support Squad this Thursday, September 19th, during lunchtime in front of the stage. September is Suicide Prevention and Awareness Month, and this year we focus on the importance of connection, overcoming loneliness with love, and remembering together we can help prevent suicide with the power of love and connection. Seniors. If you are interested in going off campus during lunchtime, please swing by the Counseling Center and pick up an application. Please review eligibility and make sure to complete your FSA ID and Fresno City College application. Be sure to send your counselor proof that you've created an FSA account. Seniors received support with their FCC application last week on Thursday and Friday. If you did not submit, we will have future workshops to complete and submit your application. It is so important that you know your social security number if you have one for these applications to be submitted.
We have a couple of feature stories for you this week, starting off with Orlup's Animal Facts.
Welcome back to Mr. Orlup's Animal Facts. I'm Mr. Orlup, a zoology teacher here at McLean. In today's episode, we will talk about the incredible axolotl, whose name means water dog or monster. The axolotl is a type of salamander that lives in freshwater lakes and ponds in Mexico. They can grow up to 18 inches long and weigh up to 8 ounces, which is about the same as a cup of sugar. But don't try to eat them. They are not sweet like sugar. The axolotl has been known to live for up to 10 to 15 years in captivity. What makes them interesting is that they can regenerate or regrow their limbs, spines, brains, and nearly every other body part. When times get tough, they will actually feed on each other and then regrow their lost parts. Talk about giving your younger sibling a snack after school. The axolotl exhibits neoteny, which means they never outgrow their juvenile characteristics like other salamanders. Truly, they are kids for life. Looking at you, 9th grade. The little frilly things around their head are actually their gills. However, they still have lungs, but they mainly breathe through their gills and their skin. Lastly, the axolotl appears to be resistant to cancer, which is why we need to keep these little guys around so we can study and look for a cure for cancer. Thank you for joining me as we discuss the axolotl. Click on the QR code to vote for the next animal we discuss on the next episode of Orlup's Animal Facts. You can also find the QR code around campus. Hurry up and vote. As always, remember to hit the subscribe button and like this video for more animal facts. Have a great day.
Thanks, Mr. Orlup, and don't forget to scan the QR code to choose the next awesome animal that will be featured on Orlup's Animal Facts. Now, we have a featured story about Walk Like Mad, which took place this weekend at Dry Creek Park in Clovis.
Hi, I'm Armani Samantri with Highlander Highlights, and today we're here at Dry Creek Park for the Walk Like Mad event, and we're going to interview some folks.
I remember falling to the floor and staring at the front door and begging God that this is not what I thought it meant.
Live on forever, and I'm gonna see you again.
So today I'm here with
Mrs. Pennington?
So, Mrs. Pennington, how did you become involved in this event?
Well, I have been personally affected by a drunk driver in that my husband's family was killed a long time ago. And so about 10 years ago, the principal of McLean asked me who might be interested in participating in the Mad Walk. And of course, I raised my hand and said, let's get some kids involved. So we started gathering as many students as we could from McLean, whether they're from an academy, a pathway, or whatever they're interested in at McLean. We've had cheerleaders, football, all kinds of people involved. And so we come and we actually set up this event. So we get here at 6 o'clock in the morning. We set up everything that you see behind me. And you can hear the cheering going on in the background for our walkers that are returning from the walk. And then when it's all done, we clean it all up like we were never here. And it's just a great way for our students to be involved in the community and to learn how to make better decisions so we don't end up on a poster as someone who was killed by a drunk driver.
Thank you so much, Ms. Pennington, for this interview.
Thank you.
So now I'm here with
Dorian.
So Dorian, what has brought you out this beautiful morning to the Walk Like Mad event, and what does it mean to you?
I've been out here plenty of years. I've been out here, I would say 15 years since my dad passed away in 2009 by a drunk driver. Ever since then, we've been a part of MAD. I've been an advocate here every year. My team's here every year. We come out here just to support that. I could say I've been a victim. My family has. I could tell a bit of my story, just a little bit. But my dad was taking my aunt home after babysitting me, my sister, my siblings. And on the way there, going to Sanger, my dad and my aunt were killed by a drunk driver. My dad was killed instantly at the scene, and my aunt was killed a couple of weeks later. I'm in the hospital. Ever since then, it changed my family tragedy. Whether it's holidays, little events, birthday parties, ever since then has just been different. Whether it's the emotion around, the people laughing, it's just like without them, everything's changed.
Thank you so much for this interview, Dorian, and I'm so sorry for your loss.
Thank you.
So now I'm here with
Captain Austin Matalonis with the California Highway Patrol, Fresno area.
So, Captain, how often do you come across an intoxicated driver while on the job?
So our officers come across intoxicated drivers every day. We encounter them whether they're impaired by alcohol or by drugs or by prescription medication. So it's an everyday challenge for us.
So it's something that we should always be aware of, is what I'm hearing.
Oh, 100%.
100%? What would you like people to learn from this event here?
The biggest takeaway from this event is for people to focus on not drinking and driving and understand that this is a 100% preventable crash that can take place. So have designated drivers, or for your age group, don't drink at all, don't use drugs, right? And have fun in school and enjoy it being sober.
Stay safe, everybody, please. Thank you for this interview.
Thank you.
And finally, we're here with
Jasmine.
So, Jasmine, what is your reasoning for coordinating this event?
Yeah, so I'm the program specialist here with Mothers Against Drunk Driving across the Central Valley, 6 counties we service. And the reason why we organize this event is just to raise community awareness around the dangers of drinking and driving, and just to tell the community that we stand against drunk driving. And we hope that the community will have a mind shift and say, hey, during the holidays, make sure you have a designated driver, make sure your family's getting home safe, make a plan before you get to gatherings, and just, make sure that nobody gets impacted the way that some of our victim survivors have been impacted, losing their whole family at times to drunk or impaired driving.
And what are your goals for the future of this event?
Yeah, so our goals for the future of MAD Central Valley are to enhance our underage drinking prevention programming. That's our Power of Youth programming, our Teen Influencer programming, our Power of Parent program that just raises that educational level around the dangers of just underage drinking and how we can save lives in that way. Another major component that we're working to succeed in is getting our victims advocate here. Somebody can volunteer to be a victim advocate. It requires about 15 to 20 hours a week just to get us off the ground, to help victims and survivors going through that court system when they lost all their family sometimes can be harsh. So we really are doing a call to action to just say, if you want to volunteer with MAD, please contact Mothers Against Drunk Driving Central Valley office and consider becoming a victim advocate to help advocate for the victims and survivors of drunk or impaired driving.
Thank you so much, Jasmine, for this interview. Your hard work has really been shown through. The outcome of this event has been amazing. Thank you. And that was today's Walk Like Mad event. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in memory of all those that we lost against drunk driving. And remember, stay safe and have a designated driver. Now back to the studio.
Finally, we have a story all about this past Friday night's game against Santa Maria. Here's that story.
your team play today?
I felt like we played good, although we still got stuff to work on because we got Sunnyside next week. So I think we did pretty good overall.
Yeah, I think you guys did pretty good too. Good job. So how do you feel about next week's game?
I feel pretty good about it. We still have lots of things to work on as a team, but yeah, Sunnyside's a very good team, so we really got to put things together and just go out there and fight.
Well, I think after tonight, I believe in you guys, and next week's team, we're going to get Sunnyside. And that was it for tonight's game, 55-0, and back to you in the studio.
Sports updates. We have some more football action at home this week as our Highlanders take on the Sunnyside Wildcats right here in McLean Stadium. JV starts at 5 p.m. and varsity is set to kick off at 7:30 p.m. You're not going to want to miss this rivalry. It's going to be a great game.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to tune in next week for more updates from Highlander Highlights.